a castaway. To the midnight riders, to the spark igniters, I am on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on my way. I am on my way. To the lost ark raiders, to the lion tamers, to the stowaway, to the white tide chaser, to the black flag raiser, I'm on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on my way. 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 There's a song that sailors know, lost, alone and far from home, with golden galleons, golden guns to find their place under the sun. There's a song on the Sahara wind that lifts you to your feet again. The dances on the clockwork stars that pulses through a beating heart. Way.
Oh, whoa! We're back! Welcome in! Woo! How's everyone doing? Woo! I know I have reverb on. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the middle of the week. Hump day, hump day, hump day, hump day. I hope everyone had an amazing weekend and start to their week. We're more than halfway through. And I'm super excited because I have been traveling and kind of sick the past 2 days, even though I've been home. So I only have 2 more days of work this week, and I'm so excited for that. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Let's freaking go. I felt like garbage yesterday. I think I was just very dehydrated and very tired from all the travel, and my social battery was super drained. And this morning, I think I slept until like 11 or something like that. It was just really bad. And then I was like, man, there's no way I can stream today. There's no way I can stream today. There's no way. And then I ordered some Chipotle, and I ate some Chipotle, and I watched like 3 hours of an Aethel stream, which I haven't been able to do in like decades. And you know what? I decided, you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. My headache's gone. I got some energy. I didn't work out today. I should have worked out today, but I didn't work out today. But that's fine. I will make it up tomorrow. I'll make it up tomorrow. And then I'll do my regular on Friday. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. How is Chipotle? It's good. So for the longest time, I've been doing for the past like year or year plus, I've been doing factor meals. But I figured out that if I'm doing factor meals, the amount of protein that I get from those isn't great. And in order to get enough protein from the factor meals, you have to be like, you have to pay some crazy prices. So like they're fine, like they're really good. But for a little bit more money, just a little teeny bit more money, I can literally get fresh Chipotle every single day. It's like I only eat like 1 meal a day, but I can get a Chipotle bowl with extra chicken. I get chicken, and then I get extra chicken. You get the beans, you get a little bit of cheese. It's a lot of calories, but you get a little bit of cheese. You get the lettuce, you get the rice, and then I slather that thing in Tabasco. I love the green Tabasco. I've been trying to. Who said it? Who said it? I think Aethel said something about the Chipotle flavored Tabasco sauce is pretty good. A Chipotle and name keeps the doctor away. Yes. Where is it? There we go. But yeah. So I used to do that. Lettuce, not guac. Okay. So listen. I'm gonna be real. I am rather large. As Mari would say, the VTuber Marigato, the body is round. Okay, and if you saw any photos of me from Offkai this weekend, I'm not where I want to be yet. Okay, so I'm trying to keep my calories below 1,500 per day. It's around there. Generally, it's below that. And I'm working out. So I've been doing that consistently for the past 2 months. Okay. And I have lost 10 pounds. I have gained a lot of muscle. And I've been feeling quite wonderful. So it's not like I've lost 50 pounds in 2 months. I will get there. By TwitchCon, I'm expecting to be a buff boy. That's my goal. I want to be close to 200 pounds with a good amount of muscle by TwitchCon. So that's the end of September. So I have another, what, 4 months? 3 months? Almost 4 months. So I'll get there. I'll get there. you guys, if you, oh my God. So anyway, that's why I get the burrito bowl. If you do all of that with everything that I said, including the cheese, it's only around 850 calories, give or take. It's about 800 calories, depending on the portion that they give you. And you get like 80 something grams of protein. It's like 800 something calories. And then I also do like a protein shake as well as like my second meal. So I'm getting over 100 grams of protein a day, which is way more than I was getting with doing the factor meals. I'm almost doubling the protein intake that I was getting. I should be at 150, I think, grams of protein. But I'll take over 100. I'll take over 100 while I'm losing weight. So I'm okay with that. I know people that like go really hard at the gym and they're really bulking and that sort of stuff. Like they want to get their calories way up, but I only have a home gym. I'm only exercising like 3 or 4 times a week and then stretching on the other days. So I'm not like going super hard with exercise. So I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm feeling really good. And I have a little bit of extra cash to spend on Chipotle every day. So so what you're saying, Eggy, is you're getting yoked. Yes. I don't know if you saw it. So it's not super impressive. Like if you go to the castle and you go to their like exercise channel in the castle, there are so many people in there that are like legit like bodybuilders. They're like Athel. They know all the macros and they're doing like all this detailed workouts and like they're showing these pictures and stuff of their backs and their waists and they're like, look at how good I look now. It's crazy. I'm nowhere near that. I still have quite the belly. My thighs, while I have tons of muscle where I didn't really have it like 6 to 8 months ago, I'm still a thick boy. However, I was feeling pretty good and I did take a couple pictures of my arms after my last arm day, like 2 weeks ago? And that's in our own workout channel in the Discord. I felt pretty good about myself because that's the first time that I saw, like, like there's a line where when you hold up your arm and you flex your bicep, there's like a distinction between your shoulder muscle and where your bicep starts. And you can see like there's like a cut there between the two muscles. I saw that for the first time in like freaking forever. And I was like, oh my God, it's working. Something's working. So I felt pretty good about that. Again, I'm gonna somehow I'm feeling really good on this regimen that I'm doing, and it's not even really a regimen. Like I'm eating what, like I'm only making sure that I'm not going over 1,500 calories a day. I'm drinking lots of water. I'm exercising, for me, pretty hardcore, 3 days a week. And I'm doing some pretty intense stretching, which is almost like exercise for me because I'm so inflexible, 2 days a week on days that I'm not exercising. So I'm getting the workouts in. And I'm feeling really good. So it's not like I'm not super strict with my diet and everything. Like on the weekends, I eat takeout. I get a burrito on Saturdays. I'll go to my Japanese bakery on Sunday, that sort of stuff. So I'm probably closer to like 3,000 calories over the weekend versus like 1,500 or 12 to 1,500. So I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not doing anything too crazy, but this is how it's sustainable for me. And I'm seeing progress and I'm losing weight. And if that's what you can do, if you can find some way where you can still make progress and it's a sustainable lifestyle and you're happy with it and you don't feel like uh not living when you're on whatever diet it is you're doing, then that's good. You don't have to make super crazy progress. You don't have to lose 50 pounds in a month. All it has to do is be sustainable for you and be healthy, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Like, there's so much more that I could be doing, and I probably will as I lose more weight. I'll be able to be more active, because right now, like, any like fat person knows, any person that is plump knows, the larger you are, the harder it is to be active, because you're putting more stress on your body parts. Things rub against other things. You sweat more. It's just really gross. Like, you feel nasty all the time. So as you lose weight, it becomes a little bit easier to do all of that stuff, right? So I'm looking forward to being able to do a little bit more. Summer sucks. Yeah. I freaking hate summer. I hate summer. Get the baby powder. Yeah. God, I swear to God, the day that I discovered boxer briefs was the best day of my life. It was legit the best day of my life. I had tried everything else, and I was like, man, life sucks. I can't move. I can't do anything. And then I discovered boxer briefs, and I was like, oh, holy, thank the Lord. Yeah, so that was life-changing. Almost as life-changing as the bidet. They do make life bearable. It is true. It is true. It is true. Like 4 liters of water a day? Holy. Holy, that's so crazy. I think I'm like, wait, how many ounces are in a liter? Oh, I'm like 2 to 3. I'm like 2 to 3 liters a day. Okay, never mind. I was thinking liters were much larger than they were. 1 liter is about 34 ounces. I have a what's my, yeah, I have like a 34 ounce water bottle that I go through at least twice a day. And then I'll also drink like gamer subs and that sort of stuff. Yeah, if the water that you have tastes gross, I don't blame you, to be honest. Like, I hated water for like the first 20 years of my life. I hated it. I hated the taste. I just in like my body nowadays is showing the effects of not drinking water for the first like 20 years of my life. Ezra, welcome in. Vile, welcome in. Mazza was here earlier. Welcome. Brandon, welcome in. Enzo, I see ya. Vertigos, I said hi in the chat earlier. Welcome, y'all. I hope y'all are doing well. Just drank raw liquid. Oh no. I drank cheese. I drank cheese and soda. That's what I drank for the first like 20 years of my life. It was horrible. It was horrible. Cheese drinker, yeah. Listen, cheese and eggs, they go very well together. They go very well together. Oh god. Hope Offkai was fun and Henya didn't run you over with the robot. I only saw a couple robots running around, and they were all VTubers that I don't know. So I like kind of, if I saw them, I kind of just like waved, but I didn't take up any of their time. It was really cool. But we'll get into some Offkai stuff later. in a little bit. We're going over, for some reason, we're talking, we're yapping about fitness right now. For some reason, we're yapping about fitness. But yeah, I'm so like, I hate that I did that to myself growing up. I really do. Because especially anyone that's like of a larger body, if you don't drink water, it's not good for you. Is it not working? Uh-oh. Oh, is it not working? Why is it not working? It didn't work. It didn't work. Hold up. Hold up. All right, we're gonna try this. I'm just doing the sound. Okay, so the sound is working. Why didn't it work? Hold up, we're gonna try the whole thing. It says it's connected. Play. Okay. Wait, why didn't it work when you redeemed it then? Hold up, let me check. Maybe the channel points, enable channel points. Okay. All right, that's fine. Eggy the other day, fitness burger in my mouth. Yes. Let me. Okay, so the timer. Does other stuff work? Let me see. Does this work? Okay, that works. Hold up. I have had my PC off for the past, I don't know how long. It's been about a week, so. All right, let's see if this works.
Egghead mode enabled.
Okay, that works. All right, I don't know what happened. Ezra, if you're okay with the reroll for 10 squats, I'm okay with that. I'll just do 10 squats. All right, I think we're okay. I don't know why it didn't work there. Maybe it was a glitch. I did update BikuBot this morning, so maybe that's why. Be lurking and playing with some people. Nice. Do it. Play with people. Expand your friend group. You disabled it last stream, so maybe it was an issue. I enabled it before I started streaming, so I have no idea. You wouldn't even be able to redeem it if it was still disabled, so I have no idea. All right, let me do 10 real quick. Ezra's not responding, so let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Think
9.
God stays in heaven because he too
10.
lives in fear of what he's created?
Yes, definitely. Oh.
Appliance Direct. Have you ever seen a plastic toilet? Why not? White porcelain.
Oh. Oh. All right. What were we on? What were we on? We were talking about We're talking about fitness stuff. I'm trying to get back. Wine porcelain. Oh yeah, drinking water. Yeah. I was gonna say, if you hate drinking water, I have two suggestions. One is to get a very large water bottle. I have a 34 ounce right here that I use, but you can get larger. And I would suggest keeping it with you at all times. That way, you fill it up once. And if you get a larger one, you can like fill up once at the beginning of the day and just drink it throughout the day. This one I have to do at least twice a day. But just keep it with you. And then put it like in a place that's like inconvenient for you, where you'll have to like reach around it all the time. And then you're like, oh yeah, this is in my way. I need to drink water. And the second thing is, if you hate drinking water, like if you can remember to drink water but you hate it, please try different types of water. It sounds stupid, okay? It sounds ridiculous, but there are certain types of water that have additives or weird things in them, or they're processed in a different way. There are some bottled waters that I despise. They literally make me sick to my stomach. Case in point, most of the bottled water that you get on airplanes is garbage. It actually makes me sick to my stomach. Like actually. So what I suggest, so I have here in the on the West Coast, we have a chain called Winco. We have a chain called Winco, and their bottled water is the best. It's really cheap and it's very drinkable. I have zero issues with Winco water, okay? But the thing is, like, there's tons of brands out there. There's the name brands like Dasani and that sort of stuff. I would suggest you stay away from it, because one, it's expensive for water, right? And two, it can taste weird depending on your taste. So what I would suggest is go to your nearest grocery store and buy a bunch of different waters and see which ones taste good, because they will taste different. Otherwise, that's what I do for bottled water. So like if I'm out and about, like I have just like a case of like 36 or something bottled waters like in my cupboard that I can just grab and if I need one like on the go. However, what I drink all the time is water from my tap. Okay, I have drinkable water in my city, but you throw it into a Brita pitcher. I have a Brita pitcher. So I fill up my Brita pitcher every morning. I leave it in the fridge. And then when my water bottle runs out, I refill that, put it back in the fridge. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Your water's well water is very calcium dense. Ooh. It's very hard water. So that's kind of like you're about to invest. Yeah, I mean, if you live with yourself or like maybe one roommate or something like that, and you're not refilling it like 20 times a day, the pitcher itself comes with like a couple filters. And for me, like just by myself, the filters last me like 6 to 8 months. So even though the filters seem very expensive, because I think it's like what, like $50 or something for like a 3-pack or whatever, even though they seem very expensive, you only need to buy one or two every year. It's not actually that bad. Yeah, they have huge mileage. Yeah, like you look at the price and you're like, holy, that's so much money. Oh my god, I have to spend what on filters? But yeah, if you're solo, or you're not refilling it very often, you only need 1 or 2 a year. It's actually not that bad. But yeah, I definitely recommend a Brita pitcher, and you don't need to put it in the fridge either. So I'm the type of person where I don't really like cold water. It can hurt my teeth. So I like room temperature water a lot more than cold water. So I'll usually like I said, I drink my water bottle throughout the day, so only the first couple sips are actually cold, and then the rest of the time is just room temperature. Can always add some ice cubes. Yeah, but like if you like it cold, you could get like an insulated water bottle, and then throw your Brita pitcher in the fridge, and then it'll just stay cold in your insulated water bottle. Like you're probably fine with that. But yeah, if you really like it cold, you can just add your, yeah, if you have like a Yeti or something, yeah. Oh my god. I'm so, anytime someone mentions Yeti, I get pissed off at myself. I actually don't know where they are now, but I have dabbled in the stock market every now and then, and I had the opportunity to throw like a couple $1,000 into Yeti when they were like in the single digits. And I was like, I'll do it later. Oops. Think Blue Yeti. I think that's a different company. You got them as gifts. They're mad expensive. Yeah, Yeti products are crazy. Yeti FOMO. See, the problem is I did miss out. What is post FOMO? It's just Mo. It's just missing out. Also, if you guys hear, so I don't have my window open, but outside they've been like landscaping all day, and it's freaking loud. They're like mowing and leaf blowing and tree trimming and everything. So let me know if it gets too crazy, and I'll yell out the window or something.
Egghead mode disabled.
All right, there we go. Same here, funny enough. It's so annoying. I'm just glad it's like the building that I'm in is new and the windows are double panes, so it's not like the worst thing ever. What is bad is my freaking neighbors upstairs stomping their feet whenever they walk around. Like, can you I know I've complained about this a lot, but can you imagine being an upstairs neighbor and being physically active in your apartment between the hours of 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. So I don't know if they sleep during the day and like do stuff at night. I have no idea. But almost every single night, for whatever reason, one of them is up and about in the middle of the night. And when they walk, it isn't just like slippered feet, like slide or tap or anything like that. It is boom, 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 like full force stomping on the ground. And I do not know how somebody can live like that. like not just for like the situational awareness of not understanding that there are other people around you and there are people sleeping beneath you and that sort of stuff, but like just in general, how do you, when you walk, how do you stomp every single step? Like, who was it? Was it day 9? Somebody on Twitter was talking about like being like a large boy being like a large lad and learning to walk on the balls of your feet so that you don't make noise when you're walking, because you're very large and you make stomping sounds when you walk normally. And I was like, yes, I understand you. I was like, I get it. I understand. I too walk silently on the balls of my feet all the time. Unless I'm like, I don't know, half asleep or something. But I live in a basement, so I have nobody below me. I'm okay with that. It doesn't matter if I stomp around every once in a great while. In general, I walk on the balls of my feet. Road Voyage! Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You're already too stealthily, apparently, for a large person. Well, like, that's what they were talking about. Like, they're saying, like, their family members, like, they'll walk up behind one of their family members and scare them half to death because nobody can hear them coming. Because they walk on the balls of their feet. Yeah. See? Vile gets it. Vile gets it. I've known people that are like literally half my weight that cannot walk without stomping. Like the tiniest people, and you can hear them coming from like a mile away because they're so loud when they walk. And it's like, how does, what? And you like try to bring it up to them and they're like, what do you mean? It's like, well, you stomp every time you walk. Is there a reason that you do that? They're like, no, I just walk this way. It's like, have you thought maybe don't do that? And they're like, but this is how I walk. And it's like, right, but there's multiple ways that you can walk, right? No? And they're like, eh. It's like, yeah, but you don't, and they're like, it's not that big of a deal. It's like, but it is though. For those around you. Pick up your knees a little bit, yeah. Trying to relearn how to walk is hard. That is fair. That is super fair. Welcome in, Cookie. I hope you're doing well. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. All right, so here's the thing. I am back from Offkai. I have a bunch of stories to tell. I have a bunch of merch to show. Okay. Now, what do you all want to do? Do you want me to go over a bunch of stuff today and then maybe go over it again on Friday? Or should we only game today and then go over everything on Friday? I've been going back and forth for like the past hour. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know what would be best. Because I don't know if we have, like, I guess technically we have all the time in the world today as well, but like, I don't know if we have time enough today to go over everything. Bit of column A, bit of column B. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Maybe if it goes anything like Japan. See, Vile knows when I get into my yapping phase, it just goes. I talk and I talk and I talk more, and then I talk some more, and then it changes over to the next day. Vile was there, man. He was there, man. But that's why we're here. That's true. In some ways, you're passionate about the things you like. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Feeling a bit of Star Rail today. Yeah, I do want to, we still have the event that's going on in Star Rail. We did like half of it on last Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure we have enough time to postpone it until Friday, but it is ending, I believe, this weekend. So I definitely want to finish that up today, if we can, so that I don't really like even have to think about it. but I didn't play any of it on over the weekend because I wanted to play it on stream because it was really fun. But the other thing that I want to do is I got a lot of merch. I guess not. It's not like a crazy amount of merch. But I did spend a lot of money. Guys, I'm broke. Guys. You want to see the merch? Okay, we can do the merch. I have everything behind me. I haven't organized it yet. So if y'all want to see merch, I'll turn my camera on and we can go through the merch. And then if I remember any stories, we'll go through there. We'll go over some stories as I leaf through the merch. Okay, all right, we can do that. So, we'll do my flesh alert. Wait, can I do this? How's this? There we go. Wait, burn. Flesh alert. All right, making sure this is pointing down because I did change the location of this, and then hand cam. All right, there we go. Very nice. Hi. Hello. Oh no, it's changed. All right, there we go. I think that's pretty good. And then I need to transform, flip. There we go. Haha! Please put on your 3D glasses now. All right, there we go. All right. I like how man, my flesh self sure looks chunky in this this camera. Blinky, welcome in. Yeah, everyone knows a VTuber is the real one. Yeah, obviously. Okay, so making sure I'm just checking. All right. VTuber, but yeah, I love Henya, man. Henya's like the best. I wish I could watch more of her streams. This is Henya debut merch. I've had this forever now. All right, what do we have? What do we have? Okay, so we can. I guess we can start with this. So this is my own merch. So for those that didn't know, this isn't really merch. But I handed out a bunch of these. So I'm very introverted. like really badly. I need to get out and do stuff more because holy crap, was my anxiety peaking like the entire weekend. It was so bad. So I would be in a group and everyone's like one person in the group would be like, oh yeah, I have some of these to hand out, some ribbons, because it's Offkai is like a badge ribbon sort of culture. you affix these to the bottom of your badge, and somebody would mention it, and I was like, oh yeah, me too. Would you like to be part of bidet gang? Or do you like bidets? And that led to some of the best conversations. Fellow Castle bruv, and I didn't say hi. It's Antoine, right? I saw you in chat and in the Discord talking about Offkai, and I was like, there was another castle member there and I didn't know. I think I posted in the Discord a couple times asking if anyone was going to Offkai, and like nobody said anything. Like nobody in the castle Discord was like, oh yeah, I'm going. Because I think most people were planning, if they're going to conventions, I think most people were planning on going to AX, because like obviously Athel's going to AX and that sort of stuff, right? So I feel like most people in the castle just skipped Offkai because it's like similar it's like really close together, right? You know, like Khan, you hit his Yoma. Says it's close. Yeah, that makes sense. Felt like no one went. Yeah, it was I felt like their indie presence was pretty low. I don't know Connor. I've heard of Goonie. But I feel like their indie presence in general was pretty low. But the like low to mid like corpo VTuber presence was just like huge. Like Idol Corp was there, V4 Mirai was there, like so many more fans than streamers attended. Yeah, I guess probably that would make sense. I guess probably that makes sense. Yeah. But there were tons, like I met tons of like really small to mid-size like streamers. It's just I didn't know many of them. So like most of the people that I know or have met at previous cons and stuff were not there. That's probably the norm when worded that way, but you know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, I think I gave out about 40 of these because I made like 100. So I'll still bring these because I'm not planning on going to AX. I don't have anything like freaking AX just annoys the crap out of me because of it's just a line con, and I don't know anyone well enough to be like, hey, I'll just go outside, like I won't pay for AX, I'll just go and like hang out with people. I don't know anyone well enough to do that, you know? So, or I'm not like super comfortable with enough people to do that. So it's really annoying. Also, it's another huge time commitment because I've already taken a number of days off this year. But I will be going to TwitchCon. I'm excited for TwitchCon. Let me do this. I'm gonna snooze. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So, at Offkai, there were different badges that you could purchase. So the lowest tier was just like the general badge, which I learned from AX that if I can afford the one that skips the lines, to get the one that skips the lines. So I went up one tier to the double rainbow, which had a separate entrance line to any panel that you wanted to get into. It also gave you a priority, they ran a separate priority raffle for the meet and greets before they did the general pool. So I was like, oh, heck yeah, like that. Yes, please. Plus I wanted to support the con because I didn't know if they would have like less turnout this year or anything. I just wanted to like, I was like, here, have some money. Please don't die because I want to make this a regular thing. So I got the double rainbow, which is basically like the premium badge. And then there was one higher tier that I think there was only like 10 of them or 20 of them that they sold. That was like 4K. It was like $2,000 or $4,000, which is crazy. But that was called the whale tier. And they basically had all the same perks that we did as a double rainbow, except they got like a crap ton more merch. Like they got so much crazy. The bounty here, yeah. Yeah, there were so many. Okay, so for anyone that doesn't know, Offkai last year had 1,500 tickets sold, and then they had like 300 to 500 staff and like industry folks as well. So they had under 2,000 people show up last year. This year, like the total, this year they sold out of tickets at 2,500 tickets, and then they had over 500 staff vendors, industry. So they had almost double the amount of people from last year that showed up this year. And oh boy, did it feel that way. I didn't go last year, but wow, was it crowded. If I did not have my actually, I can go grab the badge in just a sec, but if I didn't have my fast pass, certain panels, if you didn't line up like multiple hours ahead of time, you were literally outside of the hotel in line. And that is insane. Lines are the best places to make friends. Yeah, that's right. Unless you're like me and you just sort of like crumple into a little ball and be afraid to talk to anyone. Me. Lines are great because people can't run away. I would love to get adopted. I'm one of those people that's like, find an extrovert, find a group of friends with one or more extroverts that is willing to adopt me, and I will be your friend forever. I will stick around. I will be very supportive, and I will add a positive vibe to the thing. But if you want me to take the initiative and do that, can't do that. That sounds like a hostage situation. No, I want that. Give it to me. You want to be Stockholmed? No, I don't want to be Stockholmed. I want somebody to be like, I want somebody to adopt me and be like, hey, we're going out to lunch. Do you want to come? Hey, we're gonna all hang out in this panel. Do you want to join us? You know, that sort of stuff. Yeah, exactly. I'm one of those really annoying people that if somebody doesn't reach out to me, I'm probably not going to be reaching out. Shadow Wizard Money Gang now accepting hostage applications. Yes, exactly. You're the same way, but trying to improve it. Yeah, I put myself out a little bit this weekend. I put myself out there just a little bit, just a little teeny tiny bit. It was fun. It drained my battery a lot. But I also felt like I annoy people way too easily. So it's just one of those things where I'm super old, but I'm starting to like learn how to be a little bit better at that. All right, let me see here. All right, so if anyone didn't, I'll show this real quick. If anyone didn't see, I did cosplay myself for one of the days. It was so hot. It was kind of uncomfortable, but I had fun. I had fun doing it. And I had a couple people recognize me because I cosplayed. They're like, oh, it's Eggy. So that was cool. I'm glad I did it. This was, I just want to show this because this is the easiest thing to show. But I had these headphones. I had these headphones that I kind of scribbled on. So what I wanted to do was specifically, I wanted to get the white and then the black, right? Unfortunately, they're wired, but because they're wired, look how long this cable is. Because they're wired, I could do this. I had this in my pocket, and this, I could plug this in. So I was walking around with a rainbow light effect, kind of like what's on my headphones and the model. I thought that this was super cool. And it's wireless. All I have is just a battery pack. And also, these headphones, if you can see this bump right here, they used to have It used to have a nice little a nice little microphone coming out that was not removable. You know what I did? I sawed that thing right off. My Dremel got some good use. So the thing is, there's like wires and stuff in there. So what I did was I super glued the ends of the wires, and then I sawed it off. I sanded it down, and then I painted over the hole. Engineering at its finest. Heck yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I forgot there are a couple clothing items that I purchased that are in the dryer right now, so they're probably gonna be super wrinkly because I've been super like lazy since I got back, and all I did was I washed everything and I threw it in the dryer, and I didn't like fold it or anything. So I'm gonna run our ad break because we've been going for over an hour now. I'm gonna run the ad break. I'm gonna go grab the clothes, and then we'll start there with the big items, and then we'll work our way down. So I will be right back. Here we go. I'll be right back, and we'll grab and we'll go through all of the merch. I'll see y'all in a sec. All right, here we go. Oh, hold on. I need to be in the corner. There we go. No, it's welcome in. Hi. Actually, hold up. So again, flesh alert. There's a flesh alert at the top, but we're doing stuff. We're doing stuff. All right, cool. So we're going over merch and crap that I found over the weekend. I guess I can put the mouse here so I'm not covering Henya's face. But we were talking about some of the bigger items that I got. So what I wanted to do was I started off showing the headphones from my cosplay, and I guess I can show off the jacket as well, the hoodie. So this is the hoodie that I wore. It doesn't have drawstrings, so I cut holes in here, and I got some red I got a red drawstring, and I threw that through. And then I also chopped off the sleeves to this thing, and I chopped off the sleeves to a shirt, and I stuck the sleeves inside the sleeves. So it's not quite the same. I need a much darker shirt next time. But the thing is, I can always replace the sleeves. But I did that. But the coolest thing is, I talked to Mr. Zingy. It's a little crumpled because it's been in my my luggage. But I talked to Mr. Zingy, and I got him to get me a full res version of the egg logo from the back of my 3D model, and I got an iron on, so this should be permanent. And I affixed this to the back of it as well. So I thought that this came out very well. Unfortunately, it was a little bit warm in the convention center itself, so I was just sweating the entire weekend. So you think that it would be inside and it would have like a fishbowl effect, because like those that don't know, AX takes place, not AX, oh my god, I keep saying AX. Offkai takes place in a single hotel, right? Just a single hotel. And they have what's called an atrium in the center of the hotel that has like a raised upper area with like a restaurant and a huge section for people to just like chill out and sit down and mill around. And then underneath is like a huge like ballroom area. And then they have on the first and basement floors, they have a bunch of panel rooms and conference rooms around the edges, right? Shut up! No! Shut up! Shut up! You're so mean to me. Oh. Whenever Eggy says AX, he means Offkai. Okay, I see how it is. Okay. But yeah, so that's how it is. It's all inside. The whole con takes place inside one hotel. But the thing is, it's not really a fishbowl effect. It's not too bad as far as that. What makes it bad is if you're not in a panel room with AC, or like one of the halls or something, the atrium itself has so many bodies and so many people there that it's humid. And yeah, like Vile said, the weekend was actually really, well, it was nice outside. It was nice outside. It was like in the 60s, like upper 60s for most of the weekend. But it was also extremely windy. Like I'm talking like gale force winds off the bay. it was crazy windy. So on one hand, it was really nice. On the other hand, you could almost not be outside because you would get blown over. And I'm not joking. If you go on Twitter and you look for, where was it? Torben Jacobs. He's the one that does the giant like standees, like the giant cutouts that he makes. He made a giant mume, and there's a video of him trying to get back to his car with the giant mume that he made, and he's literally like full body weight leaning into the wind trying to get like make any progress. It's crazy. Use the same USB power supply and then get a personal fan for the neck. Yeah, that might be a pretty good idea. I do have a neck fan that I bought for concert, like outdoor concerts. I do have that. So that might be a thing to do. You know, he was just doing that for fun. The unfun way was to turn the cutout. With the wind like it was, I'm not sure. It might have destroyed itself if he had turned it. I'm not sure. It might have just torn to shreds if he tried just like going with the wind. Because it would just like, if you try to do this, like it's gonna catch the wind at some point and go in a way that you don't want it to do. Put a string on it. The wind was so strong it blew parts of our neighbor's roof off into your yard. The tree fell and broke your fence. Holy crap. That's crazy. That's crazy. I do know that we had a VTuber only, well, it was mostly VTubers meetup every day at like 1 o'clock outside the convention center. They had like a little patch of grass that we all met up at. And on Saturday, we all went out there and it was so windy and so cold that nobody stayed out there more than 10 minutes. And I was like full, like I had a hoodie on, I had pants on, like I run hot, and even I was freezing after like 10 minutes of standing out there. It was crazy. You touched grass, yeah. Just for a little bit, just a little bit. All right, let me show you. So this I didn't get at the convention, but I bought it for the convention. What's it like touching grass? It was fine. There were other people there, so it sucked. So you're gonna see me wearing this in a bunch of pictures. But I got this. I'm a huge fan of meat, right? So I got this meat hoodie. It ships from the UK. You remember the first time Eggy touched grass on stream? Oh yeah, I remember that. Someday we'll have to do that again. Someday we'll have to do that again. But this is what it looks like. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. What's cool about this is it's not one of those like super anniversary worthy. Oh yeah, for sure. It's like really it's a thin material, so it is warm and it's very comfortable, and it's yellow. I love everything about this. So like I said, I run super hot and I love wearing hoodies, so the thinner the hoodie the better, because that means I can wear it more often. But yeah, I got this for the convention and it lived up to my expectations. I actually got to wear it while meeting and Koki and the rest of the girls in 3 a.m. Unfortunately, it does ship. I believe it ships from the UK, so I had to. The hoodie itself was like $40. I think the shipping was about the same. So very expensive. Yeah, it's not cheap. But I wanted to rep meat while I was there, so okay, so I said that I was a double rainbow, right? So we got a very nice I was catching boys the whole thing. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. So I said I was double rainbow. We got a gift bag for being double rainbow. This is one of the things that we got. This really nice, it's actually a very, very high, like high quality t-shirt. Offkai Expo, and it's got the dates and everything there. Gen 3, very cool. This is the mascot. They created their own VTuber who I don't actually think is a VTuber. She's just a character. But we got a shirt. Unfortunately, as we found out, this is a where is this? This is a 2XL. Unfortunately, the sizes of these are not American sizes. This is a Japanese 2XL, which means I'm a bit of a sausage boy when I wear this. So I need to lose a little bit more weight. It's fine. I'll get there. Yeah, it's about an American large. Yeah. Those arms are gonna rip out of the shirt. I know, right? Cyclone, welcome in. I'll show the smaller things as well, but I've got all the clothes and crap over here. But if you saw any like pictures of staff and that sort of stuff at the con, you saw that they were wearing these really, really nice. The shirt rips and you hear Eggy yell buff Eggy mode activated. Oh my god. You saw a bunch of people, a bunch of the staff wearing what's called a happy. Not like the happy. I'm talking like it's a literal like piece of clothing. It's a shirt called a happy. It's Japanese, and it's like a silk like overcoat sort of thing. So I didn't know we were getting these, but this was also in my bag. This is so cool. So this is, like I said, it's like silk. It's very light, very soft. And these are medium, but oh my god, they're so comfortable. I wore this on the last day of the con, and it was very, very nice. I could just wear a t-shirt underneath it. But yeah, it's like, you can tell, like this is a lot of, like, this fits me. This is like large on me, and you can tell how like floppy and soft it is. It's, oh my god, it's so nice. I was so happy to receive one of these. Now the problem is, when do I wear this? I don't know. I don't know when I would wear this. Maybe next year at Offkai? I don't know. But if it's really nice. You love really soft athletic wear type material? Yeah, it is super comfy. Yeah, for sure. Hang Hanging up like a jersey. Yeah, I think I will. I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea, Cookie. I need to actually, there's a number of shirts that I want to like mount, like frame basically. And I need to look into that. Because I have a number of shirts that like either they're not like the most comfortable to wear, but they hold like a special place in my heart, like a good memory or somebody that I really care about, you know, that sort of stuff. Speaking of which, so thanks to Daz, but primarily Writhe. Writhe and Dazzy, both in this community, are super fans of a VTuber called Ko Maria. And Maria used to be an indie VTuber, and now she is part of V4 Mirai. She just moved right over using her existing model and everything. Very cool. I love her. We've raided her a couple times. I've actually through however circumstance, I've actually met her IRL. She's the sweetest thing. I love her to death. But I'm a huge fan of her, and she had meet and greet and everything this weekend, so I got to meet her virtually, which felt really weird after meeting her IRL. But I wanted to they were selling at the V4 Mirai booth, they were selling standees, right? They're selling standees of all of their talents, and I really wanted one. And so I went first thing Saturday morning, because the meet and greet was for the afternoon. So I was like, oh, I want to have a bunch of her merch before I go to the meet and greet. Because I was like, maybe I could wear it, maybe I could like show it off or whatever. She sold out of her standees an hour before I got there. I was devastated. They were like, oh yeah, we just sold out this morning, like an hour ago. And I was, no, I'm not like really a standee guy. I'm more like a figure guy or an enamel pin guy, you know, that sort of thing. Like I like small things. And standees are kind of like, I don't know, they take up a little room for me. But if that's the only merch that I can get of somebody, I will buy it. You know what I mean? Like I'll buy it. I want to support the homies, that sort of stuff. Wait, Amanda figure, I know. But what they did have were shirts and buttons. So I got what I could. So this is one of the shirts. This was from a concert collab that they did with VShojo, which is actually crazy. I didn't even know that they still had these shirts. But look at this. I got this shirt. So there's Maria. And then you got Iron Mouse. And I think this is meant to be Kason. She looks very different here. But I'm pretty sure it was Iron Mouse and Kason in this collab. But I didn't even know they still had shirts like this. But I was super happy. I was like, oh, heck yeah, man. They still have shirts for this? I'll take one. And they're like, what size? And I was like, 2XL, man. Gotta go higher because I want to fit in the shirts, you know? Because I can fit in an XL now, but it's not really super comfy. So I always go like a size up. 2XL usually fits me very well. And I was like, heck yeah, 2XL. 2XL. And then I put it on the next day, and it's Japanese 2XL. It's a Japanese 2XL. It's a Japanese 2XL. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is all the way back in 2019. Wait, it says 19. There's no way it was back in 2019. Oh, it's ALA 19. This must be their 19th ALA. That must be it. Buying online is almost easier so you can check the measurements. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's 2024. There we go. See, Anime Los Angeles 19. So yeah, so these are all I think they had, where are the two? V4 Mirai started with 2 talents at first, and then their first full lineup was the one with Maria in it. And then they had the special guests, K-Son and Iron Mouse. So even though I wasn't able to go to this concert, it's still really cool to have the t-shirt. And maybe someday I'll fit into it. I'm so upset. All right, and then this is the last shirt. Maybe I'll save this for I have a bunch of pictures that I want to go through. I haven't gone through them yet, but I have a bunch of pictures that I'll show on Friday that we can go over, and then I'll show this along with them. All right, what else do we have here? Yes. All right. Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay, so this is the rest of what I got from the goodie bag. Hold up, I need to take some stuff out here. Okay, so there's an acrylic photo, so like you can you put this there's a film on it still, but you put this in front of a picture. Like when you take a picture, you can manually put this in front of the picture. It's really cute. I like it a lot. They have an enamel pin. Thank God. I freaking love enamel pins. They have a little charm, like pretty high quality charm. I love it. That's super cool. They have a little button. Very cute. It's heart shaped. They have a hat. Again, I didn't expect to get any of this. I didn't know. All they said when you ordered the when you got the double rainbow, all they said was you get a t-shirt. So I was like, huh? They're like, oh yeah, go to the con store and pick up your stuff. And I was like, what stuff? The hat's so cool. It's embroidered. It's really, really nice. So we got the hat. And then with batteries, a legit, very high quality light stick. It's not even gonna show up. It's so, this thing is so bright. Let's see if I can get a good, is this gonna show? So it's like, it's so bright, it's hard to show on stream. But like, this is so freaking cool. I'm definitely not like a, what do they call it when they dance with these? I'm definitely not like a, is it Watage? But tons of people there were. Yeah, all the light stick emotes. But it's super cool because like it's got a button where when you click it, it cycles through all of the colors that you can make it. And there's so many colors. So I was sitting next to some people, and apparently like older versions of the light sticks, like from, I don't know, like years ago, they only had buttons on the bottom where you would have to, like, you hold it to turn it on, and then you had like a left and a right, and then you would just like cycle through the colors like that. But these ones, it legit shows you the color before you actually select it. I'm just geeking out. I'm geeking out. So that way you can support your Oshi when they're singing, and you can swap to their colors without like cycling through all the colors. It's so, oh my god, I had such a blast for the big concert for Offkai Live, where you had Bao and Kiara as like sort of the headliners of that. I was sitting next to some super nice dude who was a huge fan. He had a whale badge, so you know he's a huge fan of this sort of thing. He had 2 light sticks, so he didn't have this one. He had 2 of his own like custom light sticks, and he was ready to go to town. And I was like, oh man, I completely forgot. I left mine in the room and the show was about to start. And he was like, hold up. He goes into his bag and he pulls out 2 more light sticks. And he's like, here you go. So I got to use light sticks at the concert for the first time in my entire life. And they were... Yeah, he brought the back up. They were... The ones he ended up giving me were his Oshi's light sticks. So he told me her name and I can't remember her name. Yeah, I can't remember her name, but basically like she's a VTuber now, but she was also previously a VTuber. In her like past life, those were her light sticks. So he had them for like 6 years. And he's like, here you go, use these. And I was like, holy crap, dude. Are you sure? And he's like, yeah, just make sure you give them back at the end. And I was like, of course. I was like, I feel like I'm holding holy relics. And he's like, yes, but also no. I also have the ones he gave me were the new ones, like with the buttons like this, because he figured they were easier for me to use since it was my first time. He was like, yes, they are. However, I have her old ones with the like the old style with the buttons on the bottom, and the insert was hers. So it's the same type of thing with her insert where it showed like her name and like a little picture of her. And he goes, but those ones I got her to sign the insert. And he goes, those are my holy relics, and those are in a case back at home. And I was like, okay, that's kind of sick actually. So I thought that was pretty cool. That guy's such a Chad. It was so dark though. I never I forgot to get his badge. So I don't know. I know he was one of the whales. So I might try to find him and thank him on the Discord. All right, what else do we have here? All right, here we go. I have so much crap. So I have a second t-shirt because I bought a t-shirt not knowing that I was gonna get a t-shirt. Little did you know it was Gunrun. No, I know, I've met Gunrun a couple times. I know what Gunrun looks like. I have a second t-shirt. Yeah, Whale was like I think 2,000 or 2,500, something like that. It was a lot of money for whale. But since I found out that the shirts, like I bought a second shirt not knowing that I was gonna get a shirt. So when I picked up my second shirt, I got a 3X. So hopefully this will fit me. All right, here we go. All right, so here's my badge. We got the, it's a special double rainbow lanyard. Offkai Expo, double rainbow badge. I put my name here with Eggy, and I've got my Twitch on there as well. Very cool. I got a bunch of ribbons, but I only stuck a few of them on here. I have a ton of ribbons that I will show, but I just wanted a bunch of, like, because this, like, obviously Bidet Gang, obviously Visho Joe, Say So Wife, Say So Life. This is Maria's ribbon. Dog, hi, I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Yeah, feel free to lurk. All right, so they gave us a really nice, like, really nice booklet that I didn't use at all. I didn't use this at all. The ribbons turned out so good. Enzo, these things are crazy good. These were some of the best ribbons I think I saw at the entire place. Like, the design is clean. They're nice and shiny. They pop. It's so good. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for your work. Need to buy one from you? What are you talking about? Actually, you know, I could probably just send you a bunch. I just mail you a letter with some of them in it. That should be pretty easy. Thank you for the shout out, Franzo. That's nice. You gotta pay for them? It's fine. All right, let's see what I have. Oh yeah, oh my God, there's so much stuff here. All right, so this is everything. That was like too large to fit. God, guys, I got so much stuff, guys. I don't have room. All right, get ready. This is everything that wouldn't fit as like a normal card size. Okay, we're gonna go through all of this. What's the name of the Offkai Gyaru character? You're putting me on the spot here. Putting me on the spot here. Sammy Joe. That's what her name is. I remembered. It's Sammy Joe. So this was one of the things. So they had like little booklets. They had little like stamp books that you could get extra card packs in. And one of the things you were supposed to do is take a picture with this at certain locations around the atrium or around the con, and you would get. I didn't do any of this. I'm very stupid. So I didn't get any extra card packs. Extremely dumb. Don't be like me if you go next year. Do all of the stamps, get all of the card packs you can, because they're super cool. Oh, this is, I've got a bunch of like, what do you call them? Like business cards and stuff that I got from people. But this is some VTuber called, I think it's Mr. Mailbox. he was handing out postcards, and each one had like a little custom doodle on it, with a little like saying. I thought that was so cool. It just says, this one just says wrath. But it's he legit had an entire metal like mailbox, like and he had a strap on it, and he was just like carrying it around like a duffel bag, and he was like saying hi to people, and he would open it up and he would give you a postcard. It's so funny. All of them said different things. All right, so these you got for attending Offkai Live. These are all of the talents. And I don't remember, so this was streamed. I don't know if anyone watched this. But holy crap, did every single person here knock my socks off. Every single performer here was incredible, and I will be following them, and I will be looking up their stuff. Like, I was only familiar with Bao and Kiara, but every single person here was so good. I didn't know what to expect, so I went in there just like I didn't know, and then I just got completely blown away. Everyone was amazing. You don't want to carry around a beat up toolbox with a bunch of water and cosplay repair stuff? That's awesome. There was somebody who set up a cosplay repair booth in the atrium, and they were there every single day for multiple hours, and it was so cool. Like, I think their VTuber, they were a VTuber as well, and I think their VTuber has something to do with cosplay. I couldn't remember her name. Doing Lord's work, yeah. But that was cool to see. All right, so this is what they printed out the tickets. These are the claim tickets that you got. I don't know why they did this, because this didn't get me anything. This just said I was part of the priority meet and greet lottery selection. This is just because I was double rainbow. So we had like a lottery for us before they opened it up to like the general public. Here we go. I got to meet Maria. She was incredible as always. And what's cool is when you did a meet and greet, you got one of these, which is like, it's like all shiny. Very cool. Offkai Expo. And with some of the talents, they had a CNC machine hooked up to a tablet that the talents had, and they actually signed the, what do you call these, lithographs? I don't know, postcards? Yeah, it's a CNC machine. One of the staff members, what's his name? He mods for a bunch of people. No. It literally, it's a robot. So it's like, it was like a flat plane, and it had a robot with like a gripper, and it held a pen. And then I looked over, and what she did was, when you went into the meet and greet, you handed staff a piece of paper with the name that you wrote down on it, and they would take a picture of that and send it to the talent, and then the talent would look at that. Yeah, exactly like what Fruit had. Yeah, when we went to TwitchCon. Exactly. So so when I met Maria, she was like, she saw my name and she's like, "Oh, it's Eggy." And then she got to sign the card for me, which is so cool. But apparently that was so it's a similar concept, but apparently that was like a custom a custom thing that they did. Oh yeah, it's got, I never looked at the back. This is Maria. Come on, there we go. Yay! Here we go. I got to meet Henya as well. Henya was so nice. But the thing is, with the meet and greets, you only had like a minute. So you basically like assembly line. Like you went in, you said hi, you said something else, and then you took a picture, and then you had to leave. They handed you one of these, and then you had to leave. They're like, all right, get out. Get out. You suck. Oh yeah, I guess I can show now that this is here. So I did, yeah, exactly. I did get to meet Henya. I didn't know if she was accepting gifts or not. I assumed not, but I wanted to be like, just in case. And I'll show this, it's on Twitter, but I'll show this on Friday when we go over pictures. But I bought this to see if I could give it to her. And I ended up, I showed it to her and she was super, super excited. And then when we took the picture, I just held it up over her like she was wearing it. When we took the picture. I was like, is it okay if I hold this up? And they're all like, yeah, that's fine. You saw that? Yeah. So I was sad I couldn't give it to her, but it's okay. It's okay. I understand. I imagine the shipping costs. Oh my god. If everyone did something like that, holy. Let's see. So I got a little postcard. This is a Phase Connect postcard. I'm not, like I said, I don't really know Phase Connect very well. But these are some of, I believe it's their newest Phase Alias. I'm trying to remember if that's their newest branch or not. Or not branch, but wave. Yeah, Phase is pretty good. Phase is pretty good. But mostly it's just like one of those things where it's like, I only know Tenma. And I mostly only know Tenma because Tenma has collabed with people that I watch, you know? So they have, I think, like, what, almost 20 talents now? Maybe like 15, 20 talents. They are the group that paid for all the vendors, just like actual Giga Chad move. Actual Giga Chad move. I don't know. Does anyone here actually watch Hazumi? Does anyone here watch Hazumi? Or know who Hazumi is? Cause she did a like I've been a fan of Hazumi when she was much smaller than she is right now. I've been a fan of hers for a couple of years now. Seen a lot of Hazumi with you making her merch announcement stuff. Oh yeah, Enzo knows who Hazumi is. Yeah. But she did a Vite Ramen collab, and you probably saw it all over Twitter with this name. Yeah, she's a Lion Knight VTuber now. She just rebranded last year. But yeah, she has a ramen flavor named Cock. These are the Cock sleeves. Yes. So I got to meet her. I was one of the last ones in line for her meet and greet. Listen, it's there, okay? Look, it says creamy cock, okay? I don't know what you want from me. It's literally on the thing. It's literally on the thing. So I know her. I've met her a bunch in person. Y'all remember when Eggy would say so? Listen, I'm only repeating things, okay? I know Hazumi. I'm not like really good friends with her, but that's some branding. Heck yeah, it is. She has gotten so much publicity over that particular branding with White Ramen. It's actually crazy. So anyway, I got an empty cock sleeve that I got her to sign, which is pretty awesome. I was one of the last people in line. And speaking of, remember how we were talking about this in the Discord? We're like, oh yeah, Vite Ramen, are they any good? You were doing so well until you said that. So speaking of, we're talking about how expensive Vite Ramen is, and we're gonna try these. So I bought two brands, two different flavors. This is Onigiri's vegan spicy seiso, and then the opposite of seiso is Hazumi's cock. So I got one of each. I have heard very good things. I've heard really good things about both of these flavors. So I was there. I don't have to pay like $30+ in shipping. So I was like, I'll just get two of them. We talking nudes? Yeah. Okay, so I want to support everyone. Like Onigiri, I love Onigiri. I love Hazumi. Girl DM also collabed with them. A couple other people, Zentreya. They sell like knives and stuff too, which is crazy. But the problem is, in order to buy these, they need to ship them to you, and they're not light. They're not light. And there's not like a lot of space in here, so they can get broken very easily. And they take up a lot of room. So in order to get 10 of these shipped to your door, it's like $85 or something like that. They're like, what is it? It works out to like $10 a pack, which is not something that I'm comfortable spending. But if I can try them, I'll try them. It's not easy to sample. For real. It's like, at least with something like Gamer Subs, they can offer like a free, like they just mail out an envelope with a couple free like samples in them. These guys, not so much. Because you have to literally ship them out in a box, and they're so large. Like even 5 of these in a box is so, like, that box is gonna be huge, right? And it's gonna weigh nothing. So it's just like empty air. It's very weird. But I wanted to try these, so probably on Friday I'll be trying this. They're a hearty portion size though. I hope so. We're gonna find out. I don't know if I'm gonna try both of them on Friday, but we'll find out. Flavorless nudes? I can't. But yeah, we'll see. Apparently do the cock one on Friday. Yeah, we're at least gonna do the cock one on Friday, okay? That I promise. You can eat them while reviewing the live stream. Yeah, that seems good. No context stream. All I'm doing is repeating the name of the flavor, guys. What's wrong? I don't get it. Eggy will no longer be in California. Title should reflect that. Oh, yeah, sure. We can reflect that in the title. That's totally fine. It's gonna get creamy. I hope so. That's what they promised. They promised me cream. How are you gonna even know it's actually Friday? I have no idea. It's rude not to slurp. So listen, when you put it that way, I can't even repeat what you're saying. I'm trying to toe the line. Oh god. Mods, can we get a quote on that one? The line was cooked out of the soup. Okay. This is a they had extra coasters, so they had a maid cafe that I did not go to because I didn't have a group of people to go with, and I didn't want to go by myself. But it was a V-Shoujo sponsored maid cafe. Yay! Thank you, Vile. So it's a Offkai Cafe X V-Shoujo. And then apparently they had a bunch of extra Sammy Joe branded coasters because everyone grabbed the V-Shoujo ones. So they handed these out on the last day after the maid cafe was over. So I got, these are actually like pretty good quality. I'm pretty happy. They were like, here, we have extras of these. Do you want one? And I was like, yes, yes, please. Yes. All right. Hello, it's me, Flork, CEO of Socks Agency. This is on the back. Why is it not? Hello? They have a little thing on the back. It's so funny. Yeah, it's like a really nice. These are all their meet and greets. Really nice magazine that they made. Got it immediately. That's so funny. Oh my god. You misspelled rude. It's fine. We'll preserve it for posterity. I don't remember where I got this from. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember where I got this from. Yeah, we were talking about nudes. I would assume that's why you misspelled rude. This is just a little bag. B4 Mirai X Idol Corp Championship. Choose your Oshi. And then it has a bunch of them on here. Hope you can attend next year. That would be so cool. I want to. Okay, guys, I am very seriously considering trying for staff next year. I'm really battling. I don't know what to do. I feel like I could offer at least something to some things. Like at the very least, I feel like I could help AV or IT. People will approach you that way. Yeah, I didn't want to like volunteer or do staff my first year. I wanted to experience it myself first, but we'll see. I know a couple people on staff now, so it might be reasonable for me to be like, hey, I'm interested. What do I need to do? That sort of stuff. So we'll see. But I need to do it soon because I don't like, if I don't do it now, like within the next like couple weeks, I feel like it'll be too late. So I'm wrestling. I don't know if I want the responsibility. I don't know if it would ruin the con for me, but that's why I'm sort of going back and forth. We'll see, because we're probably moving to a new convention because we outgrew this one this year. I don't think they're gonna have it at the same place next year, so it'll be interesting. I just don't know if I have enough of anything to offer. Some people like it because of the free pass. Other ones hate working instead of having fun. Yeah. You do it because you love it. Yeah, and I think that's where I fall into it. I feel like I like this enough, and it's still early on where I want to support it as much as I can. And I feel like the more people like give it their all, I feel like the just like the better it's gonna do, right? So hopefully we'll see. Again, I don't know if I can dedicate enough time. So that's another thing, is I don't know how much of a time commitment it's gonna be like outside of the con. So I could totally take a week off and help them like do all the setup and tear down and everything. What I don't know is how much time over the course of the year that I would have to put in as well. So it's all gonna hinge on that. But I think I'm gonna reach out this week and see if I can get some questions answered. Worst case is you do it once, it's not for you, and then you can become normal again. Yeah, I think that's reasonable, Enzo. Yeah, I mean again, I'm old enough that I bring a good amount of experience and life experience and managerial experience and that sort of stuff. So I feel like I'm like a reasonable candidate. I don't just jump into things without thinking, generally. So yeah, we'll see. I've been going back and forth ever since I got back, but I think I'm definitely leaning towards doing it rather than not doing it. So, and if I'm leaning that way already, I might as well just take the leap. And like Vile says, if it sucks, if next year if I am on staff and I just hate it, then I'll just go back to being a regular double rainbow. Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't want to just be volunteer. I want to be full staff, which is a bigger commitment. It's a much bigger commitment than just like volunteer, because volunteers only work like 2 of the days or something like that, like a few hours, a couple days, in exchange for their badge. But if you're staff, you're there the entire time. Like you're on the clock basically all of the time. But yeah, exactly, Vile. I think this might be a cool opportunity for me. So we'll see. And yeah, I won't know if I don't try. So like I said, I already know some of the people that are on staff. So at least I won't be completely alone. What else do we have? Oh yeah. So I don't know where these came from, but I found these were like cut out very haphazardly. These are V4 Mirai girls. But Maria was one of them. There were like hundreds of these strips just like hanging around the atrium like on the last day. So I was like, huh, I'll grab one of these. I'm guessing this is the artist. Is it Nusi? The line cut is rough. Yeah, it's so... I'm guessing they did something like... And these are like seconds for merch or something. I have no idea. But I found one that has Maria pretty centered. So I was like, okay, that's not too bad. So I was like, I'll take this and just fold it up. Yeah, it looks like the paper tilted when it was printing. Yeah, I think that's the case. But also, the cut is also crooked. So something went horribly wrong with this. I have no idea. They stacked them. You're totally right, Enzo. I bet they did. I bet they stacked them. You commissioned that artist last year and haven't heard back from them yet? Oh no! Oh god! Uh-oh. Maybe check in with them. Oh no. Well, they're alive. At the very least, they are alive. Oh boy. Nuclear drama. Tips, hi. Welcome in. We're having fun. We're going over my merch haul. Oh my god, yeah. Yep, the nuke emote, yes. Oh, Wave, welcome in. Wait, why is it not working? No, you're totally fine, dog. That's fair. Hold up. Let me disable it and then re-enable it here. Maybe that'll work. For some reason, just the squats isn't working. 5. Peepo scam. Well, I mean, I can manually do it. It's gonna be fine. All right, I'm gonna reroll. You're looking for most of it? Nice. I tried. I tried. I'll do 7. I tried. I'll do 7. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Teetered on the 1 a bit there. Yeah. I wouldn't have timed out for that one though. I wouldn't have, because it was my reroll. All right. I do still have some more. I'm gonna snooze a little bit. All right, we have 10 minutes. I'll show you some more in 10 minutes, then we have to have an ad break. All right, so this is kind of crazy. Let me see if I can get this one out first. For the first time in my life, I bought prints. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I bought prints. The first one, the Star Rail people in here will maybe appreciate. Well, maybe appreciate. Who could this be? Anyone have a guess? Oh, look at this. Somebody signed it. Somebody signed it. Who could this be? Anyone have a guess? Star Rail peeps? Male. Who would I meet that's male? That's Star Rail related. It's Goku. Mods, someone ban that guy. Yo mama. Paimon. Mods, clear the chat. Somebody just ban everybody. I met Braxophone in person. I freaking love Brax. I've really enjoyed. Clocky was your next guest. Oh my god, next guest. So Take me out, I'm ready. So Brax was really awesome. Oh, it's welcome in. We're going over my haul from Offkai. So in my head, all of my meet and greets and everything, right? I'm at a VTuber convention. Okay. And when you think of meet and greets, you think of somebody's on a screen and you talk to them on a screen, right? So imagine my surprise when I walk over to where Brax is having his meet and greet and I see no screen. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, what the freak? There's no screen here. Like, how am I supposed to meet and greet somebody without a screen? What the frick? And then I turned and behold, stood a giant of a man that towered over me. That was in the flesh, Braxophone. Yeah, look up. Ah, a man. I don't know if anyone knows this about him, but he's gotta be 6'8". Because I am 6 foot. I'm a little bit under 6 foot because I'm very heavy and my spine is compressed. But when not many people I have to look up to. But when I said, I walked over and I went, I had to do that. If he towered over, yeah, Vile, he has a couple inches on you. I swear he's at least 6'6". I would guess 6'8". I was very surprised, but he was very nice. He was very nice. We got to chat a bit. I got this. I got him to sign it. It was very cool. I chatted about being very happy to have his content and that I always watch his stuff and blah blah blah. He asked me who my favorite character was, and I told him about my E4 Clara. You always forget Vile is tall. Yeah, Vile is a very good height. Everyone always does. It's because only 5 to 6 people have met me. Yeah. Yeah, 6. So you are 6'4". I was trying to remember if it was 6'4" or not. Yeah, 6'4" is tall, people. 6'4" is tall. Like, I feel like I'm pretty tall, like at just under 6 feet, but 6'4" is pretty tall. Literally a foot taller than you. Yeah. What are you... Notes over here, Eggy taller than me. Okay. I'm not gonna out Notes' height, okay? Alright. Eggy actually taller than most people I know, so if someone's bigger than him, it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Clearly 7.8, yes. Yes. Alright, here we go. Okay, so if anyone knows who there's a VTuber called Ugu Bear. I watch her when I can, but I am a huge fan of her artwork. She is almost always at conventions. Like she's at TwitchCon, she's at AX, she's at, like, if she gets into AX, but she's here. So I always try to get something from Ugu Bear. She's so nice. She's one of the few people that's like larger than me that knows who I am somehow. But yeah, she's so nice. And this year, she started a new series of portraits. And they're like, so basically like the, basically like this. It's like a choose your fighter sort of thing. So she did that, except they're like hexagons. And it's all indie VTubers. And I was freaking out over some of the designs, so I really wanted to get some merch. But the thing is, she's only selling them as gigantic prints for the first run. And I was talking with her and I was like, please, you're killing me. I don't have room for this. Please, smaller. I want like little postcards, please, or something. And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna, the next run, now that these have sold, she said she's gonna try some smaller sizes. Actually, I'm realizing I don't think she put her signature on these. Well, I mean, like, you know when an artist does something, like they put their signature, like their artist signature. I don't see it anywhere on these. Okay, well, anyway, here they are. I got three because they were buy two get one free. So it's like, of course. So here's the first one. Because of course I'm gonna get Doki Bird if I can. Gotta show support. Like, I just love the background, and then I love her art style. Her art style is so cool. She's this artist? Yeah, she's so cool. I love her so much. Oh. So I got a Doki Bird. Again, these are like massive, right? Like, it's huge. So I need to frame these or something. But I got Doki Bird. I got Hazumi. Cause she did a Hazumi one. Hazumi looks awesome here. Again, I freaking love her art style. It's so good. And then the last one, I got Yuzu. Cause I didn't see any other Yuzu merch, unfortunately. I didn't see any Yuzu merch. So this was like one of the only Yuzu merches that I could find. Actually, maybe we should like do this. Maybe we should do this so that I don't get clapped. But yeah, so I had to. Yuzu needs more merch? Yeah, for sure. But she had John Twitch, don't look. Mazza, put those eyeballs back in your head. But she had like 20 different people. So she had so many different VTubers and they're all super cool. I can't wait to get, I kind of want to get like the whole set, but just as like, if she has little, like 3x5s or something like that, little postcard size, I would love to get like the whole set because I love that art style. And I want to support her a lot. Again, I was talking with somebody else about her and I'm actually really upset that she's not larger than she is. Indies too? Yes. Yeah, you can look up, let's see. Here we go. Yeah, you can look her up on Twitter. She does commissions. And she did like tons and tons of these. I think she did like Numi. Yeah, she's got Rose Doodles. She's got Bao. Buff Pub, Chibidoki, Yoklesh, Shy Lily. Like, she's got all of the Onigiri, all of them. Oh, crap. We're running into the ad break. Okay, so I snoozed the ad break too many times. So we're running up in the ad break. I've still got a couple little things to show. So we'll run the ad break. I'll run to the restroom, refill my water, and we'll be right back after this. See you in a sec. All right, we're back. All right, we're back. A lot of streamers are pretty clear when it comes to merch production around their designs. A lot of corpos have pages with guidelines, and indies generally follow their talent company or have their own personal rules when it comes to merch production. True. So as long as it's not a direct ripoff of existing merch, it's made for or by the distributor with commercial licensing, it's pretty chill. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Welcome back. Thank you. Oh, right. I was like, guys, I thought I had more to show you. And I do. I went through my bag and I found a bunch of stuff, but I was like, wait, where's the rest of my crap? Here it is. It's all in here. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. We'll get there. All right, so I said that I wanted a bunch of Kill Maria merch, but her standee was sold out. So I ended up getting, I was like, oh, she still has a button? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll get the button. And they're like, okay, the button is $20. And I was like, huh? Why is the button $20? This is why the button was $20. Because it was a pack of buttons. It was a whole pack of buttons. So now I've got a case on button. I've got an Iron Mouse button. I've got Serena. I've got Mono Monet. I've got Biscotti, who graduated. So I have a bunch of buttons. If anyone's going to TwitchCon and wants somebody other than these two, if you want anybody here, let me know and I'll bring it for you. Yeah, cause she's worth it. Am I right? I was like, that's a lot of money, but you know what? Maybe it's a special button. Fair enough. So the one thing that I learned going to this convention is that as much of a fan as I think I am for some of these streamers, I am nowhere near the craziness that some of these fans are. Like, oh my god, are some people like crazy fans? It's actually like, it blew me away. It's like, oh yeah, I know these people. Oh yeah, I've watched a bunch of their streams. Oh yeah, I've bought some of their merch. Some of these people, like you know how booths are selling this? I met one girl who had her, it wasn't Maria, it was somebody else. But they went to every vendor that was selling a button like this, and they literally bought their entire stock. They were the only person that got these buttons for that talent. And I was like, oh, wow. It's like that level of fan is like, I could never. Kind of makes sense with Offkai being a smaller con. Most are diehard fans. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so we got a bunch of ribbons. All right, cool. All right, so I said that I met the girls from 3 a.m. I bought a bunch of their merch as well. So I got a set of coasters. I got a set of coasters. These are pretty cool. These are pretty chill. I got a lanyard. Cool little like 8-bit pixely sort of stuff here. I got a meat photo keychain. So like you can I'll open this up. I threw a little piece that I ripped off at the trash can, and it just slid between the trash can and the wall. All right, there we go. So it's just like the other one where you can see through it. So it's like you take a picture and meat is there. Silly cave lady, yes. I got a little meat sticker. I got a little meat keychain. And I got a little meat. I got a little meat standee to add to my collection. Yay. I like how she got her signature meat that she's her meat head. It's literally one of the meat heads that she's serving up. It's so funny. So they had all of them that are in like this maid sort of theme. I thought that was pretty cool. Also, I got some enamel pins. Thankfully, there were some enamel pins. So I got this Corone playing on a giant controller. I thought this was really cute. I got... So I was never... So again, I'm not really like a Corpo fan, right? And this person was too... Like, I had like just started watching VTubers when they were around, so I wasn't aware of them as an indie. But I was talking with what does she go by? Oats. Am I a weeb? I'm a talking anime person on the internet. What do you think? What do you think? So I feel betrayed. Oh god. Imagine being a weeb. Couldn't it be me? So I actually got this. It's a little bit big for my taste, but I was never really a fan of Pomu before she graduated. Yeah, big PP energy. However, completely unrelated, I'm a huge fan of this recently re-debuted VTuber named Mint. I'm an incredible fan of this VTuber named Mint, who has a podcast with Matara Khan from V Shoujo. So it's so funny how like you're not aware of somebody and then stuff happens and then all of a sudden you find and you're like, oh, I get it now. Oh, no wonder this person had such a huge fan base. Like, holy crap. So I just recently have become a massive fan of Mint. Chemist, welcome back. Welcome. So I'm super happy. Unfortunately, who are we a fan of? Made Mint. who is only known for her recent re-debut and podcast with Matara Khan. You like mint chocolate? Does that count? Yes, because she's literally branded. She has that light green, like mint green and chocolate coloring. But yeah, she's awesome. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a lot of merch for her because it was all sold out. A number of people had like enamel pins and stuff that I would love to have grabbed, or like standees or whatever that I would have just grabbed, but it was all sold out. It was just sold out. So like people got it like early day one, and by the time I was like merch shopping on, like, I think it was like before noon on day two on Saturday, there was nothing left. So I was like, okay, understandable. You hope she joins Vishojo if she feels up to it. I certainly hope so too. I think that would be very good for her and everyone else. But we'll see. She might stay indie. She might take another hiatus. We don't know. But I'm hoping that people are showing her enough support nowadays, right now, that she's comfortable continuing to do what she's doing. I tried to get a meet and greet, but I did not. I tried both times for a meet and greet with her, and I did not get it. But if I did get it, I would just I would encourage her to do what feels right. But I hope that she's seen enough support and enough people that want her to continue that she feels like that's something that she can do. All right, and then before we get to like the ribbons and crap, these are the last two things that I got. These are so cute. Look at these. Look at these. Come on, come on. Yeah, Babo! I got some matching Fuamoko pins. They're so freaking cute. These are so good. And I told the person, so like, a lot of the people selling pins are like this size, which is fine, but like, they're like just smaller than palm size, you know what I mean? I feel like this is a little too big. So when somebody makes a pin like this size, I'm so happy. So like the Corone one is about that size, and then these guys are about that size. So whenever I find somebody selling like the smaller, like reasonable size pins, I always encourage them. I'm like, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And the guy, I think he was Japanese that did these. I didn't get his card, but I talked to him and I was like, thank you for making like smaller sized pins like this. I really appreciate it. And he was like, huh? And I had to explain to him. I was like, yeah, a bunch of people sell like large enamel pins, and I can't put that many on my little pin boards that I use. They just take up too much room. And he's like, oh, okay, I see. A lot of your love for VTubers started with Corpo, so this is an awesome haul you got. Yeah. All right. And then finally we have this. I haven't gone through this, but this is a pack of business cards of people that I met and talked to, and a bunch of ribbons that I did not put on my badge because it would have gotten unwieldy. But first, I forgot. I looked over here and there was still more. There's still more. Okay, here we go. There's still more. Oh my god. Okay. All right, here we go. I got I got a Lumi standee because I needed a Lumi standee. But wait, there's more. Yeah, exactly. I love Lumi. I can't watch her that often, but I love Lumi. So I got a standee of her. I'm very happy to get that. And then also, apparently, Astraline, which is, it's the, they're like a little group that Mary and Lumi and a bunch of their friends are all part of. Yeah, Merryweather. I got a pack of cards. These are like really, really well done. They're trading cards. Come on, focus. You got this. It's not focusing. Oh well. But this is Merryweather Media did official booster pack. So I wanted to open this up on stream. I wonder if I can do this. We get to see who we get. A lot of places were doing cards this year, which is kind of neat. I'm doing it the hard way. So apparently there's, what did it say, like 44 types or something like that? There's 44 different cards. So I'm enough of a fan of like Merryweather Media and Lumi and Mary in general that I was like, yeah, I'll buy a pack and we'll see what we get. Flesh! Yeah, I've got the flesh alert up there. Welcoming cup. We're going over my Offkai haul. An Astraline Christmas. Oh, you know what sucks? It's because Henya has a face and her plush has a face. And I think the camera, it's either focusing here or it's focusing here. So if I show something in the middle, one of them is, yeah, see, one of them is always going to be. All right, we'll see if we can do that. All right. So there's one of them. Ooh. They're back. The backs are really nice. Look at that. That's cool. I can never say her name, but I've watched a couple of her streams. And it's just like Alfide? Alfide? I'm not sure. Odin's daughter. I know that part. But she's pretty cool. She's pretty chill. Oh, we got another version of that. She took her clothes off. Fallen Warrior. So these are just trading cards. It's not like an actual, it's not like a game or anything. It's Lumi! Yay! Solitary Queen of Ice. Let's freaking go. The art on these are so cool. Oh, this one's shiny. This one's shiny. It's Nick Nocturne. Come on, focus. It's too shiny. Mary, it's too shiny. Mary, help. Oh my God, Mary, it's too shiny. Oh, there we go. It's Nick Nocturne. Yay. At least I got one Lumi card. I'm pretty happy with that. So they're packs of 5. I think it was $5 for a pack, which is, it's a little expensive, but I mean, like, I can't imagine the cost of printing these out just like for yourselves. Like the startup cost for something like this has to be crazy. And the quality is pretty darn good. Like, these feel like Magic cards. Well, they're a little bit smoother than Magic cards. See his new VTuber? Yes. Moving on. I'm gonna save my favorite card for last. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is a bunch of other stuff that I got. We can throw this here. We can throw these here. Okay, so Offkai had their own cards, their own trading cards. And I got a couple of them. So this one was a special card that I got. Just for Atrium. Atrium Chan. This is the place in the hotel where everyone gathered. It's so funny. So this one is, it's labeled 91 of 90. So this is a hidden card that you only could get if they were handing them out while you were in the atrium. So I was lucky enough to be in the atrium when one of the staff members came by and gave out a bunch of them. This is the... There we go. This is an idle version of Sammy Joe, their mascot character. That's pretty cool. And then I don't know who this is. I feel like I've seen her before. Eggy? I didn't trade cards or anything, so these are just the ones that I opened. I only got 2 packs over the weekend, which is just like 1 card each pack. But Eggy was one that I got. I believe she's independent. And then Connie, I've seen her around. She's part of Idol Corp. But again, I haven't watched her. I haven't done anything. I haven't seen anything that she's done. But I did get her. And then this is like the default Sammy Joe that I think everyone got in their initial pack. The Idol Sammy Joe, we got this one. Sorry, I forgot to mention. We got this one because it was handed out when we went to the concert. Like the massive concert with Bao and Kiara. So that was cool. And then also, there was some dude that was sitting in the lobby most of the days with like hundreds of Weiss Schwartz HoloLive cards. He had like hundreds of dupes. So he was like, guys, if you have trades, let me know. If not, you're free to just take one. And I was like, oh, it's Corone. Oh, heck yeah. I'll take a Corone. This is like a huge card game in Japan. And for like HoloLive fans and stuff. Yeah, Weiss Schwartz X Holo. So I was like, okay, I've never bought like packs of Weiss Schwartz. But I thought that was pretty cool of them to just sort of chill and give out cards to those that want. He was obviously like a whale, like a crazy whale, because he had so many extra cards. All right, and here we go. Here's probably my favorite card that I got over the weekend. I got this in line because there was some crazy fan during the meet and greet walked up and down the meet and greet line and gave each of us one of these. Look at this. it's not gonna focus because it's all. Hold up, let me take it out. And then I'll put it back. Look at this. It's so shiny. It doesn't want to focus. This is a Mario card that's just like, it's all, look at that. It's so cool looking. It's got V4 Mirai Gen 2. I was just like blown away. I was blown away. So I was like, dude, really? And he's like, yeah. And he gave everyone that was in line to meet her, or that had gotten a meet and greet ticket, he gave all of us one of these in these nice protectors. That was really cool. All right, who do we have? I want to go over these, like, not super. Just saw the 3 a.m. made merch. Yeah, isn't it cool? Look. Look. I got the standee for meat. Yay. It's so good. These were sold as a pack. So I got all 4 of them. And then, so the prints that I showed earlier. So this is Ugu Bear. I got her business card. I'm pretty sure I got one of these last year at TwitchCon. But I grabbed one anyway. You got Meat's Halloween one a while back, so it's so good. Nice, that's cool. I haven't really gotten any Meat merch. It's just basically this past month because I got a bunch of merch here at the con, and then I got that hoodie that's in a bunch of pictures that I showed off earlier. So I'm super glad. And then this was with my business card stuff, but this is a special it's just like a little plastic like ticket for Brax Phone's meet and greet that you got when you went there. So that was pretty cool. Might be backed up. You're still waiting on some things. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. All right, there we go. So I don't know if y'all remember last year when I did my anniversary stream, or was it the bidet-a-thon? It might have been the bidet-a-thon when I tried out Mahjong for the first time. I had a certain someone come on stream and help me learn. We played Mahjong Soul for like 2.5 hours. And it was one of the best times that I've had on stream ever. But that's Geists, Space Ghostess with the mostest. She's part of was it Vpro? But she's awesome. We talk every now and then. She recently announced that she was pregnant, and she still went to the con. I think she's like 4 months along or something like that. 4 or 5 months along. So her and her husband went to the con. It was very nice. It was very nice to see them. Baby's got to learn early, yeah. But she's so awesome. I try to support her as much as I can, but I found her, for anyone that doesn't know, I found her through Snuffy, because when Snuffy did her like death, what was it? When she revealed her model that was like sort of connected to VShojo lore, where she had like the scythe, like she was the personification of death. when she released that model, which is my favorite Snuffy model, by the way, she had a little mascot character on screen that would read off TTS. That was her little, it was like a little ghost. It was like a little ghost raccoon thing, right? It was so good. Yeah, it's my favorite model of hers by far. But I was curious who did that or who helped her with that. And when I asked about it, she said it was this person. And so I DM'd Geist. I think that was like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, something like that. And I was like, hey, how do you get the mascot thing to work? And she was very kind, and she explained how it worked. And now I have a little bot that reads off TTS, and it's very cool. So without Geist, we wouldn't have this guy over here. And we've kept up talking ever since then. So it's not like we're like super friends or anything, but it's really nice to have an acquaintance like her who's super positive and who keeps trying to get me to play more Mahjong. Which, by the way, actually, now that we're on the topic, Mahjong is really, like, I want to learn more Mahjong, okay? So maybe we'll do more Mahjong Soul on stream. Because on Sunday night, there was a giant party in the atrium. And at 1 a.m., where did I find myself? But watching a Mahjong match. It was rumored that the CEO, hold up, who was it? It was rumored that the CEO of FaZe Connect brought a full-size Mahjong table and set to Offkai, and that was his. And so I ended up watching people play Mahjong for like 2 hours at like 1 a.m. on the last day of the con. It was so funny, but it was so entertaining, and I learned a lot. And Big Chumbus, welcome in. We're going over my Offkai haul. So that was amazing. I had a great time, and it really kicked me in the butt, and I was like, well, I could play this game. Maybe it's not as crazy as I was thinking. Like, there's a lot of rules and there's a lot of things to know, but I already have the basics down. So maybe we can play some Ma Soul on stream at some point, sometime soon. They have an actual PC client now too, so we'll see. Geist may get her way and may actually get me into Mahjong Soul at some point here. All right, and then the rest of this is a mix. So I don't know what we're gonna have. We're gonna go over all of this. I did a meet and greet. Again, I got a picture and I got to see Hazumi, which again is kind of weird because I like know her, but I'm also a fan of her. So I got to say hi, and I also got to get a little sticker and a bunch of other stuff. This is one of the people that I met at Sophia was one of the VTubers that I met at one of the parties. So I'll just show the front and backs of all of these. There we go. Everyone I met was so nice. I think there was only a couple people that I met that kind of like gave me like the ew kind of vibes. You know, there's always going to be at these sort of conventions, there's always going to be people like that sort of give off like the ew, you know, sort of vibes. But the willies, yeah. But I will say, like 99% of people that I met were so nice. They were so great to talk to. We just chilled. How many people were locked in their basement? I have no idea. But it was really great. It was a really great time. What the? There are so many. I'm not going to show some of these because I have no idea what they're referencing. This one, I have no idea what it's so some of these, hopefully it's just a bad first impression, but yeah, for sure. Like maybe it is. And again, I'm not the most socially adept person either. So I'm sure some people met me and was like, ew, that person was weird, you know? So I'm not really one to talk. But yeah, I got a ton of ribbons. I'm gonna go through them. I'll look at them. Some of them I won't show because some of them are nasty or refer to things that I don't support. But this one I think I can support. Let's beat him to death with hammers. I'm on board. I'm on board with this. This is something that I can put my stamp of approval on. All right, we got an America Yow. We got an America Yeah. Come on, there we go. This is a little bit hard to read, but this one's cool. You get the bag of hammers. Oh, this one looks pretty cool. Look at that. Chunky tomato art. Demon ketchup. That's pretty sick. That's a pretty heavy metal logo right there. And then I thought I got one of each of these. Maybe they got mixed up, but I got one for each of the Astroline people. I got a Lumi. Oh, very cute. Efilde. I can never say her name. But she's also cute. I like watching her every once in a while. And then Mary with the dog punch. He's just live dogging everywhere. Feels like just yesterday that Lumi debuted. Yeah, I know, right? I love Lumi. Again, she streams at like weird times for me though, so I can hardly watch her. But she's so chill when she streams. Wait, is this does anyone recognize this person? Why does it kind of look like Sayu? Not Sayu. What's her name? Is this Sayu? She was one of the sponsors this year. What's her name? Oh my god. Is it in the book? It should be in the book. Yeah, it looks like Sayu, right? Come on, I'm looking. They have to have a page for sponsors, right? Yeah! There we go. Sayu! I always think like Sayu, like the voice actor guy. Mr. Lightning General himself. But I forgot there's tons of Sayus. I wonder if that was her that gave this to me. Oh my god. There's so many people that I like traded with that I didn't actually get their name. It's so sad. This one's the official Offkai Expo one. This one I think I was supposed to get in my welcome kit that everyone got when they got their badge, but it was not. This was one of the last ones that I got. Show no mercy. I'm a Hazumini. Y'all check out Hazumi. She's great. They don't know I'm the Offkai Expo video editor. This guy was funny. I talked to them a little bit. This is the do they know? This is the 3 a.m. The 3 a.m. one. You had to go to the it was Mosu Box. I think it was Mosu Box. And you had to tell them incognito was the code word, and then they gave you one of these. It was, yeah. So this one says super mega ultra hyper community stage. So I got this from going to one of the community stage events. That was pretty cool. I don't know how I picked this one up. I don't know where this one came from. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who gave me that one. I'm gonna explain yourself. No comment. I've already said I'm not a feed guy, guys. I'm not into feet. I'm not one of those, okay? Weren't you just saying something related to that in the Hoyoverse channel? Yeah, exactly. You don't remember what it was? I said I'm not a feed guy. Aethel says that too, but we know better. Listen. Okay, I can't show this one. But the person who gave this one to me is the time traveling historian. I can't show this one. You looked away for a minute and we're back on feet? No, definitely not. All right, this person was actually awesome. We talked for a little bit. This person was pretty cool. Kira P, Raptor Girl. She was pretty fun. So there's that one. And then I also got this one. This business card is pretty crazy. Like, it's got the gold foiling. I don't know if you can see the name. Airy Abiel? It's classy. Yeah, this is very, very nice. I wanna, there we go. There's the name. But yeah, I'm always like super impressed with what people do with their business cards. Like, some people will come in with just like manually cut out things, and those are still pretty cool. But anyone that goes like the extra mile and gets something like this is so neat. All right, so this is a studio, so they do like video editing and stuff. Specifically, let's see if we can get this to. Bruh, that's so annoying. Logitech Doko. Gallia Studio specializes in storytelling, illustration, and editing of lore videos and videos for content creators. Looks like there's 3 of them. That's pretty cool though. There's another one. Lycia Everlight. Again, I didn't get many of these because I'm like super introverted and it's hard to talk to people. But I did get some. Bro. I like how sometimes it's like, oh yeah, snap, I've got that. And other times it's like, no. Hoomst. I don't know if y'all have seen this person around. Eldritch Grandpa. They're pretty chill. I ended up hanging out with them in their friend group a little bit, but they're funny. They're pretty funny. They had like a full-on like tarot card. All right, what else? Oh yeah, somebody was handing out Pokemon cards. There's like packs of Pokemon cards from like their Halloween drop like last year or something. So I got, these aren't really worth anything. But I got a Hollow Mewtwo, which is pretty neat. And then apparently Murkrow can actually be used in some decks. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Nice. I thought that was pretty cool. What else do we have? I don't remember who I got this from. The Oshi bar. This is bar dedicated to VTubers, established 2024. I don't know who they are. I feel like I've heard of them though for some reason. It's not Takahata's bar. Oh yeah. This is one of the guys that that set up one of the room parties that I went to. But this is Adonis Thule. He recently made the switch to full-time ASMR, so I can't really partake in any of the content. But he's got a lot of Twitter followers. You feel like you ran across him too? Yeah. Yeah, he's quite prominent in this scene. Anytime there's something like VTuber related, you seem to see him around. It's just kind of nice. He's a pretty sweet guy, pretty sweet dude. And then, oh yeah, this is and then these are the last sort of things that I got before I stopped adding them onto my badge. I met a zombie and all I got was this jar. This is the one that Adonis was handing out. He would, yeah. The jar, yeah. Yeah, both of these are kind of sus. Both of these are kind of sus. And then this one actually sat next to him at one of the events. But this dude runs HoloLift. Apparently there's a HoloLive sub fan base that are all super into like actively working out and stuff. So I got one of his ribbons as well. Apparently it's like the castle, but like on a much larger scale. He even I'm pretty sure he even had a panel this year. Actively working out and liking VTubers seems to be a thing. Yeah, right? It's pretty funny. And also, I'm trying to find if he's in here. Did he only give me the VV pack? Oh no. Oh, what's his name? Hold up, let me find his name first. So one of the other people that did that did the room parties and I hung out with for a little bit. What's his name? His name's Telgar. He printed off VTuber Clash, which is a triple triad style card game that he printed for himself. And every Offkai, he's slowly adding more and more cards of like people he knows. So I was able to get like a starter deck. I've never played Final Fantasy, one of the ones with triple triad, but I did get a starter deck. Vivi-chan is I met her at, what is it, last TwitchCon or something. I love Vivi-chan. Her streams are the most unhinged streams you'll probably watch. She has zero filter, like actual zero filter. So she is the opposite of my mostly say-so streams. But I love her as a person and she's very sweet IRL. She emceed along with Coefficient this year at Offkai. And I ended up getting a starter deck of cards from her, or from Talgar. You do enjoy your no filter streamers? Yeah, she's known as Vivi-chan the Dragon. I wonder if it does it show. Yeah, there we go, Vivi-chan the Dragon. So there's one. Yeah, and there we go. There's yeah, that sort of sums it up right there. Yep. Moving on. Cool, VV. I like this one a lot. And then I think this is her original model or her current model. I can't remember. See, dragon, not a gremlin. You remember when Eggy was say so? Yeah, I remember. Remember those days? None, VV. Yeah. This is very on par. His love for feet took over the channel. Shut up. Oh god. No. All right. Okay, so this is his last one. This is the last one for VV. So apparently he gave me the like VV starter deck. All right, and then unfortunately, this one has a typo, but it may have somebody that you're familiar with. Imagine typoing. Wasn't me. Oh yeah, it's my next model. This is the upgraded version. It's 499CY. I got Bidet Gang leader in there. Oh. Fgee. It's Fgee. Aggie. And then that's an assassin sent from the future, right? And then I wanted to show this to Sam. Again, these aren't sold. It's not like there's any money or anything. This is just like a home project. So that's why I just sent over some artwork. But this was my ultra rare card, creation of Eggy. I thought that this one was pretty cool. I'm trying to block all the eyes so it goes up. There we go. Yay. And thankfully, the URL at the bottom is not typoed on either of these, so that's pretty cool. See, like this one, if you look at the URL at the bottom, it's actually fine, so. So I thought that was pretty cool. He's got a whole set of cards that he like brings around, and he gives out packs to people who ask for them. So at some point I'll have enough cards to play with, which is pretty nice. Apparently you only need 5 cards, so, but I'll have to learn at some point. But I thought that was really, really cool. He asked a bunch of people to send in like art, and he would make cards, and not many people did, so I was one of the only ones that got cards made, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think again, that's a it plays pretty easy. Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward. I was listening when he was teaching someone how to play. Kind of want one. I think he's gonna be there at what is it, at TwitchCon. So I don't know if you're going to TwitchCon this year though. I can't remember. But if you go to TwitchCon or next year at one of the cons, if you want to go, if you got the money. Yeah, I know, it's so expensive to go to cons. I hate it. It's so expensive. So like with everything that happened to me, again, I don't know if anyone caught this. I was complaining about it on Twitter and in the Discord, but this is this Offkai was the first time that I have ever missed a flight in my entire life. So instead of flying out Thursday morning, I ended up flying out Thursday afternoon. So I lost a whole half a day, more than a half a day, hanging out. And I also had to rebuy my plane ticket. So that's fun. So minus what, like $350 for me. Very cool, very chill. Everything is great and I don't have a problem. Yeah, it's one of those stupid things. So like, nowadays, if you buy a plane ticket, you can either spend 300 something on a saver fare and be like, no matter what, I'm losing that money, or you can spend $500 and be able to reschedule your flight if need be. So it's like, well, which one are you gonna do, right? That money was supposed to be for Firefly. I know, right? Flying is overpriced. Yeah. You've bought 20 plane tickets this year. Curse, share some of your points with me. share some points and I'll go to AX. Welcome in. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Flying is so expensive. And then you're treated like crap when you fly as well. Just stick Eggy in your suitcase. It would have to be a large suitcase. You can have all my United, Southwest, and Hilton points. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it's like, if you're flying in the US, there's no way you should be paying more than like a couple $100 to fly. But no. Oh yeah, my flight back was on one of those Boeings. Like the exact model number. Oh my god, I was freaking out the entire time. I was like trying to distract myself. Speaking of, oh my god, It is that time again. It's the ad break. It's the ad break, unfortunately. So we're gonna run some ads. We're gonna play some music. I'm gonna clean up this mess, and we can play a little bit of Star Rail before it gets too late. And I'll see you all in a sec.
Fire on the beach, face to the sky. The stars dance around like gods in disguise. Their gold silhouette. You take off your clothes, and my heart feels the weight of all I don't know. Memories and mountaintops struck on Sunset Boulevard, with the city of angels singing on. Maybe this is just a dream, and maybe we're still asleep. But I will miss you when I'm gone. Flickers are